Tabletop Gaming Guild. Tabletop Gaming Guild is all about the experiences and memories that playing games with friends and families can create. Today we'll be pillaging and raiding. Or rather, my team will be preventing pillaging and raiding, while James and Peter will be trying to, of course, raid England. Evan is going to be on my team, and we are playing Ravenfeast.
Yep, and our team is called Deathbringers, and Nathan and Evan's team is called Silly Pants.
We don't even need a team name.
Because you can't even think of one.
We're above team names.
You're only above them because you don't know what your team name is. Your team name is Split. Right there, split it up. So,
What?
This is Evan's units here. These are Nathan's units here. And these are Peter's units. And I am yet to arrive on the board to wreak havoc.
If you look, you can take a nice quick look at some of these miniatures. Obviously, the tabletop similar actually looks really nice, but I'm sure the real physical miniatures would look amazing too.
Yeah, we got them over around the corner there, and they're really, really nice. Like any other miniature game, they're on sprues and stuff, so you have to clean them up and glue them together and paint them. But
it's all worth it.
Yeah, each bag is an entire squad, isn't it? Like it has a ton of people in those bags.
So one of the future things we're going to do with this is make some figures available for people. Details coming later. There's many different companies here that put out 28 millimeters. So this game, Ravenfeast, put out by Little Wars TV, is a 28 millimeter skirmish Viking game. There's a whole bunch of different manufacturers. So the ones that we're referring to that we acquired is through Victrix Miniatures, and each bag that comes with it, they have many different factions that you can get: Vikings, Saxons, you can get Gaul, Romans, and so on and so forth. I believe it's 60 guys in a box, which is well more than what you would need for playing scenarios for Ravenfeast. These are designed for smaller scenarios, but is expandable to larger scenarios too. So anything you get from them, top quality. Another good company would be Warlord Games. That's where I acquired a lot of mine from that I have to get back to. Really good quality also. But I'm going to go here and talk a little bit about Ravenfeast here, a little of the rules, and about what our scenario is going to be here, and then we're going to get going. So I really like the introduction that they put into the rulebook here. I have it open in front of me here, and it is, welcome. Have you ever wanted to set sail with the great Viking heroes of the sagas, or hear crash of swords on shields and the cries of the ravens? Now you can create an epic tale of heroic deeds, the likes of which will forever be told around the fires of the great mead halls on dark nights when the cold winds howl. So as I said, Ravenfeast is a Viking Age rule set that's designed around 28 millimeter, and the scenario that we're going to be doing is called Burn the Longship. So it is late February 878, and now Guthrum now controls much of Wessex. Alfred and his Saxon allies hide in the Somerset marshes, plotting a counterattack, and a raiding party hunts Alfred in the marshes. So in the scenario, the Vikings have set sail and landed their Viking longship here along the coast and have disembarked right here. Alfred is leading his war band to try and set fire to this longship. So the Saxons players' goal is to get to base contact with the warship and light it on fire. The Vikings want to prevent that, and if possible, which they're obviously not going to do because they're terrible at what they do, and we're a team that's going to win, they want to kill King Alfred. So right now, Peter has the Viking force set up over here. James has a small force that is not on the board. On turn 2, he can land a small longship anywhere along the coastline here and disembark his guys from there.
Yeah, so there's a team win. Not a great name, but you guys keep working on it.
So as we go through the rounds here, I'll explain a lot of what's going on as we go. The rule set's really easy. And oh, did I forget to mention this rule set is free online for anybody that would like to download it.
We'll
So
put the link in the description for you guys.
So the game starts once everything's set, and with the scenario right before we start recording, we got all the Vikings and the Saxons out. So the game starts. There's six different turn sequences in the game. So it starts off with initiative. So each side is going to roll a d6, subtracts the current number of leaders and heroes in their forces. So right now, the Vikings, I believe, only have one leader, which is their Jarl. Am I correct?
That is correct.
Yes.
So you're going to roll a d6 minus 1. And the Saxons, Nate, if you would like to roll for us, you can roll a d6 for us. And we have 3 leaders onto the board right now, so we're going to subtract 3. Lowest is going to go first, or they can make the opponent go first.
Oh, it's a roll under, dang it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just rolled a 5.
And I rolled a
This
1.
is the time you actually roll high numbers.
I know, James.
Oh.
I just, whatever it is, I roll poorly. Whether it's high, whether it's low, it's a poor roll.
It's the universe against you.
So in this system, it's in the world of miniatures is called an I go you go system. So what that means is one side will completely do and move everything that they have, and then as soon as they're done, they will pass it off to the other side, and the other side's going to move everything that they have. So at this point, we have, being the Saxon player, we have our choice. Do we want to go first, or do we want to let them go first? So as we're set up, I will defer to your decision, Nathan, as I played many of these games. What do you think we should let them do?
If we let them move first, they also get to attack first, right?
Yeah, so with initiative, so whoever we decide to basically have the initiative now, they're going to go first in every round, everything. Now, with combat, though, combat is simultaneous. So even if something dies, it gets hit and gets killed, it still has a chance to, attack and stuff like that.
I think we can let them move first and let them do something silly so we can take advantage of it.
Absolutely. It sounds fantastic. So we'll defer to the Vikings. So the Vikings now, they can move all their guys however they want to move them, wherever they want to move them. Movement in the game is everything moves 6 inches unless there are a couple of situations that you can have mounted men.
Okay.
And there's one unit called a thrall, which are, extremely disposable people. They move 8, but everything moves 6. And as we stated right before we started, this brown area here is marshy area. So it's half movement through here. And this light brown is road. So that's regular movement.
All right, so I'm going. You're stating that I'm going first.
So you're going first. You can move any and all of what you want. You don't have to move somebody. If you want them to be where they are, you can leave them be. But you're going to move anything and everything you want.
All right. Well, the Vikings, seeing what is going on. So you're saying I'm moving 6 inches, but I'm currently in difficult terrain. So I'm
it'll
only
be cut
moving
in half.
3 inches.
Correct.
All right. So we go line.
Or if you have 3 or more Vikings facing the same direction, they're a shield wall.
Yeah, we have to designate them as a shield wall if you want them to be.
Oh, really? Okay, I missed that part.
Yep. Yeah. So shield walls are nice because they get a +2 in their armor, but downside is they move really, really slow. They move half speed.
Right. Yeah, but that's understandable.
Mm-hmm. And you can put a second line of men behind the shield wall. So whenever they're taking damage, any damage to the front line can be absorbed by the back line. So to maintain the shield wall.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Fantastic for in scenarios with walls and whatnot if you want to plug a gap.
Shield walls are allowed to attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they just move very slowly.
Yeah,
All right.
and
So
also
I have
the
moved
second.
all of my dudes.
Okay. Yeah, and with the shield walls, the guys that are behind the front line too can attack as if they were in base contact with the stuff in the front too. So it's really
Oh,
nice.
that's cool.
So Nathan, it is us, and we can just go simultaneously.
And both of you are in difficult terrain, so you'll be moving half speed as well, correct?
Correct. All right, so I am moved also. So hence now the first phase is over, the movement phase. So move into the next one, which is rally. So if anyone had any coward tokens from failed morale test or anything like that, we would be rolling to see if they run away, which we'll save those for the Vikings later because that's what they're going to do.
Peter, you can totally put a whole bunch of arrows into some people here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, rally's before movement, but we don't have anything to rally anyways. So next is going to be the missile phase. So anything that has range, which is going to be bowmen or dedicated javelin men, not spearmen, but they get to go. So
all of your archers reach, Peter. Just saying.
Now, a downside to that is if a figure that has range, if they move more than half their movement, or if they're engaged in melee, they may not shoot. Basically, they spent their entire turn slodging or running, and they don't have time to pull out an arrow. So, like, my archers cannot shoot this round.
I was going to say, so as long as they moved 3 inches this round, they can't shoot.
Correct.
Okay, so I cannot shoot anything.
Okay.
Again, this is a rule that would have been nice to know before I moved.
Yeah, because Uther would have totally been dead.
No, but I would have had to move to get that close to him anyways, so it's fine.
We'll turn him into a pincushion next round.
So no archers are firing this round.
Yeah, if you had not moved, I may have just inched back a little bit just to be slightly out of range.
Did you even know that rule?
No, that's what I'm saying. I did not know that rule. No,
you moved in range anyway, and you didn't even know the rule, so you would have been a pincushion if it.
Well,
there.
Because he moved forward, I would have been within range even if I moved back. But if he hadn't moved and I knew the rule, I would have backed up just to say I'm right out of range, just with my lead units.
All right. So no archers going this round. Then what would be next?
Next would be melee. So anything that is in base contact with each other, we would be rolling to attack, but that's nobody this round. So then it would be the next phase, which will be the end of turn, which is just a little bit of bookkeeping. Seeing if anything needs morale test, anything being removed from the board, which we don't have this round. So it's going to go into the next round. So this is the round that James is going to come on the board. Now, what will have to happen first is initiative to see if he's coming on before or after the Saxons move. So
the initiative changes each round?
Yep, so it's rolled every round.
Okay. So I will roll.
I guess I'll roll
one,
this
Peter,
time.
you can do. What is it with high numbers?
All right.
So 3-3. Right.
Oh, we have 3 leaders.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
2.
Yep, so there are 2.
All right, you guys move first.
Yep.
And then after you move, I can come in and slaughter.
No, they decide who moves first.
Oh.
And I say that we make the Vikings move first again.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Well, now that I know the rule about archers moving and not being able to shoot, I will not be moving my archers.
So James, you have
don't
your
move
little ship.
anyone.
Yeah, I
You
don't.
pick where that
I'm
goes.
I'm not planning on moving any of my people. So
How far do I spread out on my ship?
So you can pick your ship and you can put it all along any coastline here or up here on this inlet up here.
Right, but how far do I move out on my ship?
And then you can do a regular move outside of your ship.
So he did his full movement, so he's not a shield wall. So I can actually
No.
make a shield wall.
Yeah, but you won't be able to make it to me. But you could make a shield wall, but Father Baka Baka Baka, he's stuck.
Oh, he can't move, you said, right? Okay, I did my movement.
All right, I got my guys moved too. So I moved my men up. I moved my archers under half, so they still can shoot this round. So you're all set then. Everyone's moved, and we're all good.
I believe so.
So on to the next phase, which is going to be missile. So Vikings get to go first.
You want to pin cushion Uthrid, or do you want to? What do you want to do?
So let's see here. Uhtred is within range of that one, and range of that one. Yeah, he's within range of all those. So, real quick, how does attacking work?
All right, so pick whichever guy you're attacking with. So whichever one that is.
Well, I'd like to know how attacking works before I pick who I want to attack.
Okay, so hypothetically pick a guy and measure out the distance.
Okay,
and then
so
as long as he's in range.
I will hypothetically, with this guy, choose Lord Uhtred.
Okay, so as long as it's 18 inches or under, you're good in range. So after that, you're going to roll a d6, and you're going to compare it to your missile stat. So Bondi archers have a missile of 2, so you need a 2 or less on the die to hit.
Okay.
And he would do that twice, right?
No, just once.
Because the Bondi archers are 2. Oh, that's their rolling thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it.
So I'd have to roll a 2 or less, and then...
If you roll 3 or higher, nothing happens. It's a failed shot. If you roll a 2 or less, then the person that that's getting shot is going to roll their armor.
Okay.
Whatever their armor is, that's the score that they need to roll that or less. If they roll that or less, they're fine. The shot glances off, nothing. They fail that armor check, they're going to take damage.
Okay.
Most things only have 1 hit point. Leaders and a couple of the specialty things have more than 1.
So
problem with that is I think he's a 5.
He is a 5 with his armor, which is I could just be wasting shots.
You could never hit him with an arrow. He's immune to arrows.
I'm not sure you say immune, but
super not realistic. But
so
that is what it is.
So probably what I'm going to do is use my archer
to stab his archers. That's probably better
to shoot at his archers since I go first. But he did say that combat happens simultaneously, so he could also just shoot with his archers back at my archers.
Even if you kill them, but if you kill them, they're gone. So
yeah, they'll still get to attack, but
they still get to attack because we're both shooting at the same time.
Can his archers hit you since he has a shield wall?
Yes, they're fine.
They can shoot over the shield wall.
Now the only time that they can't shoot is like, they can't shoot into a melee when there's a friendly guy there. They won't shoot into that, but beyond that, you can shoot at them. And then, of course, if like they're in buildings or like really deep into woods and stuff like that.
I really would have wished I knew that the father was invincible. Because
well, he's not invincible. He's just highly unlikely he's going to die.
It's impossible for me to stab.
So, all right,
it's super easy for him to kill me.
Going from the right to the left with my 3 archers.
Okay.
This archer is going to try to hit this archer.
Okay.
And he's going to roll, and he needs to get a 2 or less.
2 or less.
And he got a 6.
So missed.
Yep. Next archer is going to roll. He's going to also try to hit then the next one over. That's a hit.
All right, so that's a hit. Find my die. Here it is.
And you need to roll a 2 or less to block it, right?
Yep.
And you do.
I rolled 1. He's good.
All right. Then the next archer goes to the one, to the next one, and that's a miss. All right. So my archers have all fired, and one was gonna kind of hit, but not really.
Real quick question: what is the father's armor?
So he's a veteran Fjordman.
Because that would be only 3.
3.
So he's more likely I can kill. There's no way in heck Uhtred can die.
Well,
he rolled 6.
1 in 6 chance of taking a hit, and he needs 3 hits. But
yeah, so he's good.
All
he could wipe out my entire line.
All right, so it is Evan's archers going then.
So we're gonna start with this archer. He's gonna fire at your This guy
Bondi
right here.
Viking. All right, and
Yep.
so these guys are in a shield wall. So how does that affect?
So their
+2.
armors get a +2.
So get a +2 to their armor. So their armor is.
Bondi armor is 2, so you get 4.
So I get a 4. Okay.
All right, so
All
let's see if we hit. So we're gonna shoot here to here.
Yep.
2,
All right, so that's
so
a hit.
potential hit.
So then I got to get a 4 or higher, or
Mhm.
4 or lower.
4 lower.
That's gonna be hard to get used to.
It really is. And of course, I got a 5.
So just mark him with a wound.
All right.
Or
How
a
do I
hit marker
do?
right here?
Okay, hit marker.
Which one of them we wound?
So this one here is gonna fire at the next guy here.
All right.
Which one of their archers did we wound?
We did not wound any of them. He blocked it.
Oh.
So I rolled a 6, so he misses.
All right.
Third one is gonna fire at this one again.
Okay.
3, and he'll miss.
All right.
So that is
Missiles.
missiles. So we're on to melee. So we got a lot of melee going on over here.
Yeah, tons of melee.
Yep.
Come on, James.
No, we're dead.
No,
I
come on,
can't-
James.
Like his 2 tanks right here are gonna kill every single one of my people.
just roll dice,
Don't
man.
give up already. You got a tank
no.
back there.
Not really. He's not even nearly as powerful as Uthred. Uthred's insane.
He's got 4
All right.
armor and 2 toughness. He's
So
just
we
slightly...
I have Herdman.
Mhm.
So I have to get a 3 or less. And I'm gonna do it 3 times against the father. Nope.
Miss. Yeah, there's
One.
one.
Whoop. So that's a hit.
Oh,
One wound.
How many wounds can he take?
2.
All
That's a hit.
How dare you hit a man of God?
That's a block.
Yeah, it's a block.
Can I
That's
hit
what
him
you
with this guy too?
So he's not in base contact.
So
So
no.
So no.
So no.
But you got 1 wound on him.
Yeah, he's easier to kill than Uthred's gonna screw me up.
Hey, you do what you do the amount of damage you can do.
that's right.
Fine. I don't even know why I have shields.
It's just bigger target for us to aim at.
So this guy's gonna attack. Is that considered in base contact?
So
The guy in the front left.
so here
It's
to
like
here.
Yeah.
That's the same distance as my third, fourth. Yeah, no. No, yes, maybe? I don't know. Sure, it is. Right?
So yeah, I would say that's probably close enough because is it under half an inch? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, 'cause you're almost an inch there.
Almost an inch there, yeah.
So I would say that's close enough.
And they're Fjord. Fjord has a hit on a 2.
Mm-hmm.
So first one is gonna. Well, obviously they're all. I'm gonna try attacking that guy until he's dead. So the first
Right.
guy gets a 2. Wait, I don't think that was actually
Wait,
a roll.
you just like roll that over is what
Never
you
mind.
did.
I think I hit the E instead of the R, which is just
Okay.
the rotated.
I see a whole bunch of cheating up in the house.
So
here.
it's a 3.
Alright.
So it's a
First
miss.
Don't worry about
misses.
what we're doing.
First one misses. Second one.
Second one, 4 misses.
All right.
Then
And then
Father
Bianca.
Bianca,
Father that's gonna die.
hits
He's a
4.
veteran, so hits 3s.
He hits on a 3.
Wait, who are you hitting?
Same guy.
Same person.
I do hit him.
Oof.
Oh,
He is killed.
he done. Okay,
Just
so
threw
he'll
him
get
off
a
the
wound.
board.
Yeah, you
Get
can
this off.
kick that off. So that's all of the melee combat.
Yep.
So now we're into the end of turn. So anything that took a wound that doesn't have tough on them, this is when they get removed. So this guy over here, the guy that James just threw off the table.
Wait, so the guy here that you wounded, he's now just gone?
Yep, he's dead.
Oh, okay. So what was the point of just wounding and not just taking him off previously?
Since combat's simultaneous, just
Yeah.
in case for that purpose.
Okay.
So if he was in melee range of somebody, he could still attack.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So that stays on Father Bianca there. Now we check since there was some woundings. Nothing that satisfies into having to do testing for the entire band, so we're good there. So we're back into the initiative round. So now your initiative changes since James is on the table, and now you have a second hero, so you're getting -2 on your initiative.
So I'll roll for Arch this time.
Yep, and we're still at the -3. Keep Father Bianca alive.
So 1. And you got a 2.
Correct.
So your call if you want to make him go first, or if you want us to go first.
I don't think it makes a huge difference at this point, right now. I will go. I think we should go first.
Okay, so you got your movement done. So we are set. So next phase is missile.
Yep.
So we went first, so I will start my shooting. I'm pretty sure I'm still well within range.
Yep.
Who's that back there?
He's just another Huskarl Viking.
Okay, so we're just going to pepper into that front line. I like that idea.
All right.
The most. So we're going to grab this die. This one looks lucky. So we'll start from left to right, and we're going to focus on this leftmost guy.
Yep.
So miss, and that was fun.
That's fantastic. That's what we like to see.
Peter, rain the death. Rain it.
All right. Give me a second. I haven't started rolling yet. Let's see. I want to double check.
You could pepper earthed.
Yeah, but again, his roll is he just has to roll a 5 or less, which is so dumb. So up here at the front, you've got the
Not dumb for us.
You've got the Hearthguard on the flanks, and then you've got the Veteran Fjord in the middle. In that, so Hearthguard, they got to do a 4 or less, and Veteran Fjord 3 or less.
His archers though are ripe to kill.
They are, but they also, I think the archers are hoping to help this front line, this shield wall a little bit. So these 3 archers are going to focus in on the middle 2, the Veteran Fjord. We'll start with the one on the left. If he does not, if he drops, then I'll move to the one on my right. So my left first.
Sounds good.
All right. So roll. It's a miss. Next. That's a hit. Possibly.
Oh. And Veteran Fjord, I need a 3. Oh, he died.
Fantastic.
Take a wound, but I'll just kick him off because he can't. He's not gonna be in.
All right, and then I had one archer left. Then
That's how you do it.
So he sees that one fall, so he goes for the next one. And miss. All right.
Yeah, you shot him in the face.
I got one. I got one right in the face.
Since these aren't actually my miniatures, I don't mind throwing them off the table.
There you go.
Yeah, this is when you can throw them around and chuck them around with no worries.
Someone does that to my miniatures, I'd be like, no.
Okay, I'm gonna start with this guy attacking your stupid herdman.
And you have
once
to get
again,
2 or something?
Fjords need 2. Yeah, 2 or less.
Okay.
So he misses. The next guy in line does hit.
Ooh, 1.
James.
Roll 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Last guy misses.
Miss.
Father
Bianca.
Father Bianca.
He has to roll 3
Father Beyonce. He's gonna die.
against the same guy.
Miss.
Miss.
These are
the
all
next guy
2s.
against this guy. Well, actually, I'll kind of like split up your shield wall by going against this guy, I think.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll do Uhtred next to do against this guy.
Okay.
Uhtred,
What is his roll?
5. I have to
It's
get
high. It's really high.
5 or less, and I get a 1.
Yep. There it is.
I'm good.
It's a wound.
Oh,
No. Shield wall.
Oh, right.
okay. So the next
You
guy.
have a +2 to your armor.
Does it count since I'm from the side?
Nope, you had to be behind. We just talked
Have to be
about
behind.
Okay.
that. That's where my guy is over here.
Yep. Yep. So have to draw the line. You have to be behind that line.
Okay. The next guy. This guy. Misses.
Nope.
Next guy against the same guy. Misses. Last guy against this
Nathan,
guy.
you need to roll low.
Yes, I know. And he
Yeah,
misses.
that's what we're talking about.
Oh, yes, it's time to rain.
All right, James, rain the pain. Rain the pain.
Oh, man, and mine are all... This guy is... they're all herdmen. So they all need a 3 or less.
So this Huskarl guy of yours,
He's pretty powerful. He needs to get a 4 or less.
and he's technically behind this one guy.
Yep, he's going to try to kill him in the face.
And you're complaining about Uhtred. I mean,
Okay,
you're
wait a
also...
second, James. James, if he's behind him, how can he kill him in the face? I'm just
But he's
saying.
going to put the sword all the way through.
Oh, okay.
This is how this works. So he's going to try to kill this guy to death.
What does he need to roll then? Because he's behind
4
him.
or less.
Okay.
So he gets no.
Oh, James, come on.
He gets no perk from the shield wall since he's behind.
Right.
No, yeah. So if I would have hit here,
Yeah.
then Nathan wouldn't get a bonus on his roll for the shield
Right.
wall. That was the whole
Right,
thing.
right.
But James is a
But you
terrible
missed.
roller.
But you missed. So.
So,
so
all
am
my,
I, so that's...
one of my herdmen's going to try to kill the father here.
Yes.
So 3 or less.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh!
Yes.
He's dead. He's dead. Just boom up. You don't get to fire. Oh my gosh, we killed a leader.
Nice.
Oh, that's gonna be bad for us.
Oh,
right.
Uhtred's so mad. Father Biaka's dead.
He's gonna kill this guy right here. Nope.
No.
He's gonna try to kill that guy because he saw his buddy missed.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Nathan.
Oh.
You block it.
I blocked
And
that.
then I think we're at the last guy. He's gonna
Yep.
try to murder this guy right here in the face.
Okay. No. All right.
Well, I killed a leader.
Oh, I
so-
didn't-
Oh yeah. You took out Father Biaka.
And I got
Nothing
nobody.
to sneeze at. Nothing to sneeze at.
No. And no one
All
can
right.
move, so we're like done. Like, this is just gonna end with a whole bunch of people killing each other. Oh, except one of his guys can move.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is combat. So we go finished with the melee, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we are into the end of turn. So something happened in here that we have to do. So Nathan's gonna have to make some rolls. So morale test required. So since the father there was a hero, so hero killed this turn. That's something that will trigger this. Any Viking within the morale range rating of the hero has to make a morale test. So Father Bianca was a veteran Fjord, right?
Yep.
So anything that was within 3 inches of where he died.
Which is probably everybody. Yep, that's everybody.
So is this affecting the Vikings or just the Saxons?
Just the Saxons.
I think
Okay.
Viking's a generic term for the thing.
Yeah. Vikings is just a generic term in the game.
Interesting.
So
It
You'll
is
have
also in
to-
real loud.
everything's going to have to make a morale test, which they have their own morale score. Now, one nice thing is if you have a leader within 6 inches,
Okay.
you can use his morale instead of theirs.
Ah. So I have
So
a...
basically, he's like rallying them and like, no.
So
fall."
yeah, so they're all within range of him
So
to
they're
take
all rolling-
his.
Yeah, so they're
You
all
just don't want to
rolling
roll a
5.
6 for anyone.
Okay.
So you have
And
to
he's
make. Go ahead.
And he's got to make one for the leader as well, right?
I
Everybody,
believe
right?
so.
Okay. I'm going to start
So he's
with...
got to make 7 rolls, and they all have to be 6.
Who are you starting? Who are you
Or-
starting,
starting
with,
this
Nathan?
They have
side.
to be,
We're
they have to
going
be
to
5 or
basically
less.
go this way.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. They got to be 5 or less.
Fine.
Boom.
Second
Boom.
one.
No.
Fine.
Ah, come on.
Third one. Fine. Fourth one. Fine. Fifth one. Fine. 6. Fine. And
Now
our
the
leader.
big one.
Fine.
Oh.
Now, theoretically speaking, what would happen if you rolled a 6?
Yeah, what would have happened?
So what will happen is they will get a coward token. Then, so after initiative, the rally step will happen, where anything that has a coward token has to roll a d6. They check their morale again. If they fail it again, they retreat from the battle.
Nice. Okay, but they have a chance to not retreat.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't retreat, then do they lose the coward token, or does that stay with them ongoing?
So as soon as they pass it, that's
You go-
gone.
Okay. So it's pretty much you got to make 2 really bad rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, if you can take out Uhtred, then they're rolling like have to roll 2 or lower, I think.
Yep, that is the goal. All right. So we finished that phase. Are we back to movement again? Or getting initiative and then
Initiative.
movement?
Yeah, initiative, and we both had the same negative roll, so it doesn't matter anymore.
Oops.
So are you gonna roll Evan and Peter?
Evan should.
Sure.
So they got
Two.
a 4.
One.
I got a 1.
All right,
do you
we'll
wanna
be
do,
going,
Peter?
we'll be going first.
I hope you don't kill my guy. That'd be bad.
For who?
The good guys, obviously.
Obviously. Silly question.
Yes, silly question. Silly Saxon.
I'm pretty sure history says that we won. So
It's because,
That's because they wrote lies.
Because you, yeah, right? Because they wrote the history.
And
Yeah,
that's
it's
why
because the major population of Ireland have red hair. Yeah, that they totally won.
I mean, is Ireland really a place?
Yes, I've been there. It's beautiful.
So Scotland
I've not been
Also-
there. So sad.
also they failed too. So yeah, Saxons didn't do as
All
good
right,
as they think they
so-
did.
Scotland's
did
a-
everybody-
Scotland's
did
a nice
everybody
place,
move?
too. Been to both.
Did everybody move? I'm ready to roll some dice and kill some people.
Oh, you two kill people. Nathan and I will slaughter each other in a minute.
We had to
All
do
right, so movement is
range
done.
first, anyways.
All right, missiles.
All right,
who
you guys
trying
are
to
up
hit,
first.
Peter.
So this front line, this is still considered a shield wall or no? Because there's this blank space here.
So I had never assigned them to a shield wall.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
Nope.
I gotcha.
They've always been too far away.
Gotcha.
So-
Yeah,
was like a
because he
hamper.
ran up 3 inches anyway.
So going from left to right, these guys are going to try first this guy here in the middle again.
Not
So-
Billy.
Yep, Billy for sure. All right, roll. 1. That's a
Billy's
hit,
gonna get it
possibly.
in the face. Get a 555. Oh,
Oh, another shot. Another
Billy
one.
die.
Come on. Oh, what
Oh,
the
yes.
heck?
That was a lame roll.
Oh,
Ah,
so
Billy.
sad.
Evan,
two
you're awesome.
chances. Had 2 chances.
Oh.
It's terrible. Billy with the ducking and the weaving.
yeah. He's like serpentine. You see him
Alright,
like
Just
you see him
matrix it out of the way.
zigzagging.
That's my missiles. Now it's Evan's missiles.
My missiles are going to be so much more effective.
So who's shooting?
So is this a shield wall?
That is a shield wall, yes.
All right. So starting left to right,
Okay.
we are going to shoot at your archer.
Yeah. Miss. Here? Nope.
No.
All right.
Yes.
That's
And
one
then-
archer down.
And we're going to go for the next one here.
Oh no. Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Evan, you rock.
Dead eyes. Yes.
All right.
Evan's picking up the dead weight.
Yeah, seriously.
Hey,
All
I
right,
killed a
Nathan,
unit.
Nathan, Peter, and I, we got an epic
That's-
battle here.
So that's missiles. Now we're into melee, and we're first, James.
All right,
Yeah, do
guys-
you want to do the honors of stabbing Uthred first?
Oh, I'm gonna do my darndest for sure.
I'm
So
gonna
the-
grab
what
a
do you have to
drink, so
roll?
you guys got this.
well, hold on a second. So the berserker.
Oh.
Berserker gets to roll 2 dice,
Two dice and
He
a
gets
4
two
each.
attacks. Yep. 2 attacks,
I'm-
4 each.
and I'm looking for four or less.
You got it.
All right, here we go.
Okay,
All right,
Nathan
so that's
rolls
one.
one's defense.
And I'm safe.
He gets it.
Yep, he's fine.
Now, if you do
Right.
get a 1 for a hit and a 6 for save, just let me know. I have to refill my drinks. So
Okay, yep, go for it. And so then I've got the other Huskarl guy next to the Berserker. He's going to make his roll against Uhtred, but the Huskarl he needs a 4 or less. All right. That's a possibility. Ah, okay. Uhtred is safe.
Awesome.
Still
All right.
safe.
So my Huskarl's gonna try to kill this little dinky guy right here. That is annoying me.
Do it. Do it.
In the face. Don't move him.
Yeah,
he
don't
still
move
gets
him
a
yet.
fight.
I just
Yep.
back him.
Yep, he's just wounded.
This guy is gonna try to kill this guy, and he needs a 3 or less.
Ah,
Then
Alright.
down the line, we're just gonna go him to him.
okay.
Hit.
Possibility. Oh,
Haha.
come on.
And then we're going him to him.
Yeah.
So
Nope.
then him to him.
Yep.
Gosh
Oof.
darn it.
Okay.
So we killed one person.
Yeah, just the one dude, but he's going to get to attack on his turn, and then he goes away.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll with the dead man first.
Sure.
He misses.
Yep.
Okay, so he's just gone. All right, next.
Uh, um, he's gonna attack your.
He's a 2
This
or
guy.
less.
Yeah. He gets your
Ooh,
Oh boy. Oh boy.
leader.
I'm good.
Oh, okay, so this guy.
Oh, here to here.
Yep.
Yep.
Miss.
Okay, so
And
this
then
is.
This to hit him.
I'm gonna
to him.
reverse the order. Go from right to left.
Go
with
him to
these
him?
Little guys.
Okay, sure.
Hit your outside guy first. Miss.
Nope.
Next guy still against the outside guy.
Sure.
Nope. Last guy against the guy here.
Okay.
Miss. Okay,
All right,
then
now
Uhtred,
Uhtred, what does he have to roll?
5 or
Uhtred-
lower.
yeah,
I'm gonna try to
Uhtred
kill
just
you,
needs-
Berserker, because the Berserker's mean.
wow, I come back and there's so many good guys gone.
But was he looking at the Berserker? Does it matter? I have no idea.
Oh no.
So what's the question?
Uhtred is in melee with the Berserker. He doesn't have to actually be like looking at the Berserker, right? You were
No.
talking about basing and stuff mattering, so I was just checking.
Well, is Uhtred attacking the Berserker?
The Berserker was attacking Uhtred, and then now Uhtred's, I guess, attacking the Berserker.
So Uhtred has to be facing the Berserker.
Oh,
That was my question.
so I can only attack the guy here then.
Okay, so yeah,
So,
my
so
question.
Uhtred's right now, he's lined up and he's about ready to beat that guy. All of a sudden, like 2 axes come flying at his head.
Well, that's a hit.
Nope.
And a block.
So I
We
lost
killed
one
one of
guy and I
Nathan's
didn't kill
guys.
anybody. But I do
Nice.
have
Right.
weak
Your
dice.
army's looking weak. What did you lose?
Oh, just one of the guys that rolls 2.
Ow.
Yeah.
A peasant.
So wait,
Alright.
when you guys are getting pretty close to how many units do you guys start with? It's
So-
not yet. You're gonna get close to losing half your people, I think. Soon.
So Nathan started with 6 Fjordmen, Father Biaka, and Uhtred. So 8. So he has to take 4 casualties total before he has to worry about taking tests.
I've lost
He
2
lost
so far.
3. Okay.
No,
So-
2 so far.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
No.
All right. All right. We're good.
We didn't hear no bell yet.
It's tolling for you.
So have
Oh,
I lost? I've lost 3 guys, I guess.
Yeah, you've lost 3, but you started with the biggest group. Yeah,
Right.
you had
Because I've got these 2 guys over here now who are part
Yeah.
of my group.
So everyone's still good.
you had 14
so...
in yours. So
All right. So roll again for initiative, Peter.
yeah, we're on initiative. So,
I
Wait,
will roll for
Is
initiative.
Nathan rolling? Okay.
Yeah, I'll roll.
And
James,
Peter's
why don't you
rolling.
roll? You roll, James.
I rolled a
Nathan.
1.
That's
Oh,
like
well.
your thing didn't even flip. It was just turning.
Yeah,
I
his
hit
things
R.
don't.
That's all that matters.
He just barely touches it.
This is called cheating. All right, are you moving first, Nathan? You can't even move. But
Yeah, I
Evan
can't
can.
move. I can turn facing. That's all I can do, right?
I think we should move first.
Okay. Yep.
Ooh. So then we're done with movement. It's missiles, right?
So it is missiles now.
Oh, I've only got one missile.
So my missiles cannot fire into this group
Oh, because your dudes are too close, or what?
because they're in melee combat with my guys, so they will not fire into that. However, they can fire into these guys. They got no problem doing that.
Yeah, they can do that.
So you got a Herskal.
Yep.
And you got a Jarl right there, right?
Yep.
So let's fire at the Herskal.
Okay, so he needs to roll a 4 or less.
Okay,
if
so
you hit.
fire 1.
All right.
Oh, he hits.
Good.
Aww.
Dodge,
Fire 2.
dodge, weave, dodge,
Miss.
weave. Look at that. 2
Fire
misses.
3.
Miss.
3 misses. He was just like he snatched one of the arrows out of the air and threw it back at you, but it didn't.
He
go
knows
anywhere.
he's protecting the Jarl. He knows he's got to
Yeah.
step it up a bit.
He's like, I'm not a Huskarl. I'm a ninja.
All right, so this archer here is going to go ahead and shoot at this archer here.
Okay.
Nope.
Aw. So close.
All right, that's
All
the
right.
missiles.
Do you guys want to do all your combat and then I can do the slaughter over here?
Well, we can do it at the same time. If you guys know what you're doing, then we can do ours.
That's true.
Just well, the only,
Nathan, you roll. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the only problem here is I do have guys on both sides of the river here.
Actually,
Okay.
and also for the sake of recording, so we can.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
let's do you
Let's-
guys first.
I was gonna say do this side over here
All right,
because this
I'll
was
do
gonna be
this
a little
side
more
first.
involved.
All right, so I'm gonna real quick do Nathan's first. so
Nathan attacks first.
Yeah, Nathan's got to attack first.
Okay, Uhtred is gonna try to kill your berserker.
And he misses. Yes.
He's like-
yes.
He's like, "Oh, I'm Uthred," and the guy's like, "What are you doing?"
Oh, that makes me so
Just,
happy
like,
right now.
Slaps him a couple times.
I'm so happy.
That's not good.
All right, Nathan, who's next?
Fjord against your Huskar.
Remember, low.
He's not listening to you.
Lower than that.
This guy against your shield wall guy.
Yep.
Oh, this is so good.
Okay.
History's rolling over in its grave right
this
now.
one. Yep.
Yep.
No.
Next.
This one's same.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Next one
I have
in.
never seen so many 5s and 6s.
There we go.
There it was.
Oh,
yes!
No,
That is something important.
no,
That
he's
is
just
very
wounded. He's just
important.
wounded.
No,
he gets
he's
to
dead.
fight.
I'll
hang on.
roll for him, but he's dead.
So
Well, yeah, but he still gets to roll for the attack on his
So,
turn.
if
So
an
don't remove
attack
him.
happens- yeah, if an attack happens and it's hit by a 1, which we have right here,
Oh.
and the enemy rolls a 6,
Oh,
it is
okay.
a death worthy of a song. So basically, like Nathan, shoves the spear up through his skull, and all the other guys around that see that and are amazed and scared. So what
Okay.
happens on a successful hit? You roll the attack again. If you succeed, good things happen for us.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's right.
That sucks.
So if it was successful, basically it was a super gruesome and spectacular thing, and then all enemies within 6 inches
Mm-hmm.
are going to have to take a morale test.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh. All right, Nathan, roll the same way. All right, Berserker, you want to do your thing?
Yeah, Berserker's going to do its thing. Roll 2 d6s, looking for 2 4 or lesses here. Come on. No,
Okay,
just
one
one.
at least.
Yeah, but he's fine. And then the Huskarl here, looking for, I think it's like a 3 or less or something on the Huskarl.
Huskar 4.
Okay, you got a 4. All right. Ah, okay. All right,
Why
I'm
is this
done on that
Uther
side.
not dying?
I'm done on that side.
All right, so I'm going to do him to him.
It's Uhtred the Immortal.
Okay, that's a hit.
Yes. Wounded. Gone. Yep.
That'd be a hit.
Yes.
Gosh, Nathan.
That's what we're talking about.
There you go. All right. This is my epic hero who has a shot.
Who's
Spear go up his head.
who's
going
definitely
to
going to die. Definitely going to die, but he's taking somebody with him. Oh,
no, he's not.
Good
No.
try, buddy. Good try, buddy.
All right, this guy's attacking.
Wait a second. Hold on a second. Now, at this point, you do not have a shield wall, right?
Yeah, but I do until the end of the round,
Okay.
which
Is
I don't anymore. That's a hit.
Oh,
Safe.
one more.
All right, this guy to this guy.
Yep. Oh, it's a bloodbath.
Oh,
man.
it is
All
getting
right.
it's getting awesome in here.
You didn't need to roll, Nathan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
4 doesn't hit. That's right.
All right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that is all the melee over here.
So
Okay.
Nathan and I both have to do a morale test.
So let's get the blood flowing over here.
Yeah. So how does again? I can't remember what you were saying about the double shield wall. How that exactly was
Okay.
supposed to work.
So double shield wall is so the shield wall they get their benefit. So whenever damage comes across the shield wall, you can assign the damage to the rear rank,
Okay.
and then the guys in the rear rank can attack over the guys in the front rank.
Okay. I think I understand. Okay.
So
So you're attacking first though, right? Because
yep,
you
I'm
guys.
attacking first.
Yep.
But we'll have to mark any damages because they will still be able to attack back.
Right.
Vikings in the rear rank. So if you do, also the rear rank does not. I'm sorry, the rear rank does not take the damage. What happens is the guy in front goes, and the guy in the rear automatically slides up into his spot.
Oh,
the
okay.
same
That
difference.
makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of the same thing, but kind of not. So,
Okay.
all right. So we're gonna start here since we're going first. I'm gonna start here on the right and work my way left. So we're just gonna go front to back.
Now the difference here is you've got a couple guys up here who are hearth guards,
Mm-hmm.
and they're a little bit beefier, right?
Yep. They roll 4s.
Fours. Okay. And my Bondi guys, because they're in a shield wall, they're defending. I just got to get a 4 or less.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So Hearthgar here. So like I said, I'm going to go right to left, and I'm going
Yep.
to go toggle back and forth. So Hearthgar on your Bondi. Miss.
Okay.
So Fjord behind him is a 3. So
Okay.
miss. So Veteran Fjord here.
Mm-hmm.
3. Good lord.
Okay.
Hearthgar behind him. 4. Doing well. Hearthgar. There we go.
There you go. There you go. And I need a 4 or less.
Yep.
Oh no! All right,
No
so he's
mark him.
wounded. Yep. All right, so he is that guy. Ah,
Okay.
fine. It's all fine.
There we go. So, and then this Hearthguard doesn't matter about attacking him because he's already wounded. So,
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
yeah, no point in wounding him a second time because he's dead.
Because he's gonna go away. All right,
Mhm.
so then it's my turn to do pretty much the exact same thing.
Pretty much. So,
All right,
however you
so
want to roll
I'm
it
gonna
up.
I will start with my wounded guy here,
Okay.
and he's gonna go against this Hearthguard. And again, I need to roll low, right? Hearthguard, not my Hearthguard. Sorry,
Bondi is 2.
Bondi is 2. Shoot, yeah, it's low. All right, so 4, and
So
then
here's the beauty. So Hearthguards have 4. They're in a shield wall, so that increases for a 6 to a 6. So I need to roll a 6 or less to survive. However, whenever you roll a 6 to survive, it's automatically a failure. So,
oh really? Oh, okay.
mhm.
So then the Bondi Viking behind will go to the Hearthguard there. Oh, that would be a you need to save there. Oh, but you're fine. And then middle Bondi at the front. Nope. Bondi in the back, middle. Nope. Bondi at the front, right. Nope. And Huskarl is a 3, I believe. Not a 2.
He's a 4.
Huskar.
He's a 4.
Is he a 4?
Yep, 4.
All right, so Huskarl in the back here. Ah, yes, 1 hit. Possibly, maybe.
Okay,
This guy
to a
looks-
Hearthgar.
Yep, to a Hearthgar. So you need a 6. Ah,
So
stink.
we're good.
All right. So this guy is gone. And you said the other
gone,
guy then
peasants.
moves up in his place.
Yep, he can automatically move up if you want him to.
Yeah,
which
I do.
I would see why you would not, because that
Yeah, right.
maintains your shield wall.
Exactly. All right, and he needs to turn around, face the right direction.
He defected.
Right? He's like, okay, I'm on your side now, guys.
We speak basically the same language. It's all right.
Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
So Nathan has to roll morale now.
Okay, so are we at 50% or less?
I believe Nathan's troop is. He's down to 4 guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So warband suffers over 50% wounded. Every Viking in the entire warband needs to roll a morale test. But same deal. So as long as the leader's there within 6 inches, they may use him. Now with that, he has to be the first one to roll and he has to pass.
Okay.
But
so I'll do right to left then. He's fine. Second guy.
so there. Ooh,
Oh no!
he might be running away.
All right, how do you mark that?
So we have a coward token right here.
Got
Okay.
it already.
Oh, you got it?
Next guy. Fine. Last guy. Fine.
Okay. So then he rolls a second time for the guy who's cowering.
During
So-
the rally.
Yeah.
Oh, during the rally phase. Okay.
So that's the. We're good. Peter, you're still good on your amount of guys, right?
I believe so. Yeah, because I've got these 2 guys way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys left.
So first step first. So after we check that, so this guy got the coward token. He has to run away. Okay. So running away, it's a full move straight away from the enemy.
Also, he has to run before he makes this second test.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So that breaks the
And-
shield wall there.
And whenever they run away like that, anything that was in base contact with them gets a free attack.
Nice.
Ooh.
So James had 2
Like
guys.
right now.
Yeah, like right now.
Yeah, James had 2 guys within base.
Cool. So I could put both of them on him.
No, it's on the guy that's running
Oh,
away.
it's on the right. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
So-
free attack.
First
Now-
roll. Miss.
No. Second roll.
Second roll. Yeah. baby.
Yeah.
All right. Die.
So does this count still as being shield wall since it was in shield wall before?
Nope,
he moved?
unfortunately.
Dead.
Gone.
So seeing the numbers decrease, he was starting to panic, started to run, and gets a spear in his back.
Yep.
And James was complaining of how powerful my unit was.
Uthred is insane. He's going to
He
eventually
is.
kill all my guys.
Seriously, this
Someday.
guy's
He hasn't killed anything, I don't think.
Okay. Well, that's just because Nathan's really, really, really bad
This
at
guy-
rolling.
this guy rolls 2d4. I mean,
Yeah.
2d, and he has to get 2 dice, and he has to get 4 or less. So
Yeah.
he's maybe more powerful.
Yeah. Well, but he can die pretty easily.
That's true.
All right.
New initiative.
Yep, new initiatives.
So we're still even up on leaders.
All right, I got a 1.
You guys can pick.
James, you want to go first?
Sure.
All right, so we've all moved. Do we want to
Hey.
resolve Nathan and James first?
Yeah, you might as well. Hey, the classic English longbowmen, they carry giant clubs.
All right, James, we're going first. I'm going to roll my berserker guy
Yeah, you
again.
do it.
Did I just move your guy? I did not.
You're
mean to
just
do
like
that.
picking him up at nowhere land.
I did not mean to do that. So, all right.
Just
so we'll
throw
move
them
these
away.
up
It's
here,
all right.
and then I'm gonna try to roll good. Try to roll good.
Nathan,
Pete.
roll 2 6s.
All right, I got 1 possibility with the 4. Nope. All right, and then the Huskarl
Needs a 4.
needs a 4. Nope.
No.
Nothing happening with my dudes.
Well, my Housecarl's gonna kill this guy.
Yes. So he's
Okay.
wounded.
This guy is gonna stab this guy.
Yeah, he is. Come on.
Nope. This
Nope, I
guy
don't
is
need
gonna
to roll.
stab this guy.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yes. Oh, dead too. Okay.
All right, so it's 2
This
wounded.
guy is gonna try to stab Uhtred.
Good luck.
Nope.
No.
All right,
Okay.
that's it. That's it for this side.
Okay, no, well, I get to go.
Well,
No,
yeah,
no,
I
no.
meant James's guys. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Uhtred is going against the Berserker, and he hits.
All right, the Berserker needs to roll what on defense?
I believe 4.
3 or less.
3.
Okay. All right. So. Nope.
No, he'd be dead.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah, he is gone.
Yay!
Throw-
At
throw
least
him
that's
off the board.
something.
Hey,
what are you
clear the
doing,
path.
Nathan?
Clear the path.
Okay, I guess. Well, they can't turn to fight your Huskarl, so they'll fight the ones directly in front of them. I'll do the one on the
Go
left.
2 for 2 here.
Miss
Miss.
and miss.
All right.
All right. Now this big battle over here.
All right, so you're up first.
So it's just Uhtred over there by himself now.
He'll
He's
kill all of
getting
our
slaughtered.
guys eventually.
Not if we run away from him.
He's only killed.
My other guys can, but yeah.
He's only killed one guy so far.
Yeah, no, but
He's
yeah,
slow
but your
playing it.
your defensive like 5 and low is so tough. All right, so then it is my dudes attacking your dudes. We're gonna start in the shield wall, and I will go from left to right.
Okay.
And again, all these guys are Bondy, so they all, except for this one Huskarl here, so all the Bondies have to roll 2 or less. Roll. That's 1. So this guy to this guy here. It's a Hearthguard.
We're good.
All right, and then this other Bondy here. Nope. Then the Bondy in the middle. Nope. And then the Huskarl in the back. Nope. Bondy in the front right. Nope. And then the Bondy archer in the back. Because he has the melee, he can still go ahead and attack, right? Okay. And nope. All right. So that's all those guys. So then
Did you do the Huskarl?
yeah, I did.
Okay.
And
he was
then-
4 or less. Okay.
And then I go ahead and attack. This Huskarl is going against this Veteran Fjord guy here in the back, who, because it's from the back, he does not get the
Shield.
benefit of the shield wall, correct?
Correct.
All right. And the Huskarl needs a 3, or I keep forgetting. Sorry.
4.
4.
4 or
4.
less.
4 or less. All right. 4 or less. Of course not.
He
All
was
right,
too
and
excited.
He's way too excited. And then the Jarl needs a 5 or less against Alfred. No! Seriously.
You're rolling like Nathan.
I know. It's bad. It's bad. All right. So then it is Evan's turn.
All right, so we're going to start at the very back. Alfred against your Jarl.
Okay.
So he needs a 5.
You're rolling like Nathan, too, where he like barely touches the die.
I'm hitting R.
All right. I'm
So
good.
5, you save. All right. So we're going to start here with this Hearthgar, and same thing.
Yep.
Right to left, toggle back and forth. So
All right.
Hearthgar needs a 4.
Shoot. All right. So I need a 2 or less.
4 or less.
Oh, I'm good.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
4 or less. That's right, because I'm in the shield. That's right.
All right. Guy behind him. It's a Fjord, so 3. Nope.
Good.
Fjord, 3. Nope. Hearthgar, 4. Got that one.
Ah, no. And this is the guy in the front middle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he's gone.
So then over here, Hearthgar, 4.
Ooh, no. Which one is this going against?
This one right here.
This guy in the front?
Yep, we're right here on these two.
All right. All right.
Oh, he
Good.
saves.
He's good.
Guy behind him.
Nope. So that's this guy here.
Oh, nope.
Oh,
This one.
okay. I was not following your. You keep saying this one, and that doesn't really help me because your hand
Oh.
is big.
This guy.
That's the one I just grabbed. This one.
The one in front. He has the
The one in front.
sausage fingers. He has
He
sausage
did.
fingers.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's the sausage fingers. So technically, he has no attackers, right?
Now,
Well, no, because
How does that work?
I'm allowed
Now
to
you-
move my guys forward,
now you
Okay.
can slide him forward.
which I will do.
Can this guy here even attack?
I can slide him up if I want to,
Oh, but
which
right
I completely forgot to do that last round.
All right.
But he might do separate things on this round. So now you took some damage on that one, Peter. So you might have to roll. How many did you lose?
I believe I might. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. I've got 7 left, and I started with I think
14.
14. So I'm at half exactly. So what do I need to do to roll?
So let me double check the rule. I think it says more than. So I think you actually might be okay.
Oh, okay. So if I'm like at half or more.
Warband suffers over 50%. So one more casualty and you'll have to roll.
Okay, so I'm still good this round.
You
but
are.
Uthred has to roll.
Uthred's fine.
You could roll 6.
Roll a 6.
Oh, so
Fine.
close.
Okay, so there's no other bookkeeping that needs to happen here for the end phase. So it's initiative. No leaders lost, so still even rolls.
All right, you two want to roll?
Got a 2.
Go ahead, Nath.
Okay.
You should not let Nathan roll.
Yeah, don't let me lie again.
All right.
You're
So I'm assuming we should go first again.
sure.
All right. So then missiles.
Yep. I have a missile shot.
I do too.
I think we're shooting at each other, aren't we?
I believe we are.
All right,
you
Peter,
get the
roll
first shot.
a
Yeah.
1, Peter.
Yeah, I go first. Here we go. Nope.
I shoot back.
Yep. Nope.
We both suck.
These are the worst archers in the world. They're like hitting trees
Hey.
and like
They're the worst archers,
You-
except that they're still alive. So
because they can't hit anything.
marshy, uneven ground. Like they can't get a proper stance.
yeah, it's terrible. All
All
right.
right. Are we gonna do this Uthred attack first?
Now
Yeah.
Uther's gonna kill like everything over here right
so I've only got 1 guy over here, and then James has 4 guys over here.
Yeah.
So my
Do you wanna
guy's gonna
roll for
make
your
his
one guy?
my guy's gonna make his roll first. Nope, miss. All right, James, you're up.
I'll do
Come on, James.
him first.
Come on, James. Yes.
hit.
Nope.
This guy. I have a feeling if I hit with everything,
No.
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 He'll block everything. Like I think he's impossible to kill just about.
No.
No. So I
Yeah,
get
you
to
have to pile it on.
retaliate. I'm killing your. Gonna try to kill your shield wall. I will take out the guy in the middle. Nope.
No. No, you will not.
There we go. Yes.
Roll
so
it again.
sad.
Roll the attack again. Oh, so it is a blood splatter. His head goes flying off.
So
'Cause
so
that
what
is-
was I was gonna say? So what was that about rolling? Oh, because it was 1 and a 6.
One and a
that's
6,
right.
and then he rolls the attack again. So
Yep.
if successful in the second attack. The enemy is wounded with gruesome, spectacular blow. Mark the
And then-
wounded enemy with a raven token. All
Oh, he's
enemies
dead.
with
Oh, okay.
He took him off the board
Oh.
already.
yeah, which he's gone, and then all enemy figures within
Yep.
6 inches of the raven token must take a morale test at the end of the phase. So
Okay.
that's all of them.
And they're all gonna
Do they
fail.
do that? Do they do that right now?
No, so after combat happens next next phase.
All right.
So that can be the equalizer there.
All right, here we go. So then over here, it's melee.
Whatever order you want to do, Peter.
The Bondi Viking here is going to go to the... we'll go to the veteran guy here on the edge.
Okay.
That you just moved up. So I need to roll a 2. Yep, got a 2.
Okay.
And so it's your veteran guy. Oh, seriously.
It's like, that's the best you got?
It is. It's the best I got. So then this Huskarl guy in the middle is going to go against the veteran in the middle.
Okay.
So he's looking for a 4. All right.
Oh,
That's what we're talking about.
Again.
Roll the attack again.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's a 3, so that would be another hit. So
I'm going to mark him with that.
okay. And then
There we go.
And then this Bondi Viking on the side will go for the Hearthguard here on the edge. No. All right. To the back. The Huskarl in the back going against the Veteran Fjord in the back. That's a 4. It should be a hit, I think. Right, with the Huskarl?
Huskarls? Huskarl is... Yep.
Yeah, 4. Mm-hmm. All right, that's a hit.
All right, let me mark him.
All right,
okay.
And then it's the Jarl's turn. The Jarl's looking at Alfred. He's looking for a 5. That's it. And he blocks.
Saves.
Yep, 5 and 5.
All right. So we'll start here. So Hearthgar. I think Hearthgar, I needed a 4, right? Yep, 4.
All right, so I need a 2. No, yeah, there's shield wall still, so I need a 4. Okay. Ah, seriously. All right, so he's wounded and probably gonna wounded and gone.
It's gonna be a bloody mess right here.
It really is. All right.
All right. Fjord here on your Huskarl.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Hearthgar behind him. Oh, maybe.
And that's against the Huskarl there in the middle?
Yep.
All right, so he is normally a 4, but he has a +2.
So 6.
For being in the shield, so
anything 6, but a 6.
Anything but a 6. Of course.
Well, let me roll it again here. What was he? Hearthgar. Oh, so there's Deathworthy of a song there too.
All right, so how do I mark that? How are we marking those?
Put a wound and a coward token.
It's this guy, right?
Come on. Yep, that guy. Wound.
Okay.
Coward token.
All right. Hearthgar here on that Bondi.
Yep.
Hearthgar. Yep, that'll hit.
Yep, and that hits.
No, he saves.
Oh, that's right, because he's in the... I keep forgetting because he's in the shield wall. Yep.
So Hearthgar behind him. Will hit.
Nope, 1 and 6.
Oh, we're splattering him left and right.
Yeah, this is bad.
It's a bloody mess.
A bloodbath over here. As it should be. All right.
So
Alfred's going to attack your Jarl.
Yeah.
I need a 1, you roll a 6 on this. Yeah, it hits. Come on, 6.
Nope, we're good.
All right, Bowman.
Nope.
Other Bowman. Oh, maybe.
Oh no! Oh, that's bad. All right, so how does it work with the Jarl? Like, is he just a 1-hit wonder too?
No, so
he has
Jarls
3 hits.
They have toughness of 3, so
okay.
he's wounded.
All right, he's wounded, but it was a 1. Was that a 1 and a 6?
What? So it was in gruesome because I failed on the second attack. So
Oh, okay, gotcha.
all right, so
Oh, this
let's
is...
clear what we can clear here.
So do we have to make any kind of like saves though? Because 2 of us are taking.
Yeah, we will. Here, let me throw him off the board.
This guy just gets removed off the board.
Okay, so I'll let you do your rolls and then I'll do mine because you'll have less rolls here. Not saying anything, but so Deathworthy with Songs morale test is any Viking within 6 inches of this coward token.
Right, and then they've got their Jarl. Does that give them any kind of bonus?
So as long as the Jarl is within range of them, which is what their morale is. So as long as he's within 5 inches, so that should be just about everybody, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. So he has to roll first.
And what does he need to roll?
5 or less.
Morale 5 or less.
Mm-hmm. So as long as he passes that, everybody else can use his morale.
Okay. Here we go. 5 or less, people.
So which one of these are you resolving first? So you got to do both.
Well, he doesn't he have to make his
He
first
has
though?
to do the Jarl first, no matter what.
Well, I mean, because you have 2 of these coward tokens. So which one of them are you doing first?
We'll do this Bondi Viking on the left here.
Okay.
All right. So 5 or less. All right,
okay.
We're good.
So he passed, and then everybody else can be on a 5 or less.
All right. So I'm just going to go from the Jarl away. So we'll go with Huskarl here.
He's
Fine.
good.
Then that's we'll do the archer over here. 5 or less,
good.
so he's fine.
And then
these other 2 are going to be dead, right? So
yep, so you can kick him off the board.
All right, he's gone.
So now we have to basically repeat the whole process here.
Jarl rolls again.
Mm-hmm. So
5 or less.
Use
so
a 5 or less.
Huskarl next to the Jarl. Fine. And Archer. Fine.
All right.
And then
so
this guy is gone.
All right. So everything should be in range of Alfred. Yeah. I believe.
So one weird thing is it looks like the scenario ends if all of our guys die. And if the scenario ends with all of our guys die, wouldn't that mean you failed?
No, because then they just walk up and then burn the ship.
It doesn't look like way on the. It looks like
I don't know. I didn't read the thing.
It looks like they have to burn the ship before they kill us.
Well, the Saxons win if King Alfred survives and 6 smoke markers are placed on the yellow ship. Vikings win a minor victory if they prevent this from occurring, and a major victory if they can kill or capture Alfred.
So technically, wouldn't it be a minor victory for us if we all died and you didn't sink the dumb ship? And we're like, the little boy Fred would still be on the ship?
Hey, a victory is still a victory.
There you go. There you go.
So
you're making your saves.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with Alfred.
Yep.
Okay. So everyone's 5. So we're going to start here with the back, left to right with the bowman.
Okay.
Pass. Good. Pass. Good. Pass.
Good. Yep.
Okay. And then it's going to be these guys. So we'll do the 2 back row, left to right.
Okay.
Pass. Pass. And then left to right in the front row.
No.
Oh. So I'm just going to move this coward token over to him.
Okay.
Him next to him. Pass. Dead guy and
guy.
last guy. Pass. All right. So I'm going to kick him off the board.
Mm-hmm.
I think it should be a major victory if we actually survive.
Okay, so he needs to move right now, his movement, so it'll be 3 inches away. So I would say probably 3 inches away from that gory death.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
And nothing can attack him because nothing was in combat with him.
Right.
And this guy's going to slide up to maintain the shield wall.
Okay. Against nothing.
Against nothing. It's aesthetics at this point.
Yep.
Now, Nathan has to roll for Uhtred.
So now we have to do checks for
Because Nathan has to roll and I have to. Wait, I only had 6 people and I have 3 people left, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're still fine.
So
This
yeah,
this guy's part of my troop.
But you
so,
have to roll for him, right? Because you're like half.
So
force now.
Uhtred has to roll because he's under 50%.
Right.
He's good.
That would have been amazing if you got a 6. Like 4 free shots.
All right. So at this point now, Peter needs to roll for his warband. So
Right. So this is again another morale test, right?
just like the same last one here. So
Starting with the Jarl. Jarl's fine.
so 5 or less for everyone.
Okay. All right, that was the Huskarl there, the Archer.
Oh wait, I should have kicked that off.
Now this guy's different though, because this guy's way out of range of the Jarl.
Yeah, so he has to roll whatever his normally would be.
Which for the Huskarl is 4.
4.
All right, so 4. Let's see. No, he got a 5. All right, so he's gonna cower.
He's going to cower. So he was in melee with.
Yep, with Uhtred.
So I get a
Uhtred gets a free attack.
And hits.
So on the free attacks, you don't have to roll. As I was reading on the free attack. So in a free attack, roll to hit is normal, but the enemy does not roll for their armor. This makes a successful free attack hit an automatic wound.
Yep. So then this guy dies.
So he starts to panic, and Uhtred shoves his sword into his gullet.
Yep.
Okay, then James's guys all have to roll because I had the Deathworthy song.
What is it?
Because I had the 1 and 6, because I had a bloody kill on one of his guys.
This round?
Yeah, that was this round.
Oh, okay. Good. Not good for him.
Oh, wait, but... Oh, no, yeah, because it would only be 4 because he's the leader.
Yeah, and good for the other one.
So I roll to see if I can kill the one.
I'm pretty sure that Nathan's going to kill the other guy here, and until like midnight, we're going to be rolling with these 2 people.
Possibly.
Well, I'm pretty sure my band here is probably going to be able to make it to the Viking ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really think there's a chance for the Vikings in this one. It would be like
Again,
a
you just have
long shot.
It's all about the rolling of the dice. I mean, that's just the way it is with most of these games. So.
And this last round was super bloody over here.
Yeah.
You also
for sure.
you also think about statistics. Statistically, the Vikings on here don't have a chance. You have 2 people that are near impossible to kill.
Yours
All right,
is
so
fairly different, but all your rest of your unit is stronger
all
than
you have
mine.
all you have to do is lock up my guy and lock up his leader with a person, and you win.
So Evan, does this guy stay coward or does that go away then?
So after we roll initiative, I got to roll to see if he rallies.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, so initiative. 2, 1.
1.
All right.
We're going first.
So you're gonna roll for him, see if he rallies.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. He is a Fjord. I think that's 3. I'll double check.
Yeah, veteran Fjord.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Oof, he runs. All right.
Ugh.
All right, so you guys get to go first.
Aren't you way
Yeah.
under half? Evan?
Who? Me?
Evan, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And he had 9. How many did you start with? He started out with a ton.
Yeah, he
Let's
had
see.
tons. I don't know.
Am I under? Let me see. 4, 8.
6, 7, 8.
I had 12. How many do I have now?
You
You're
got
still
8
okay.
left. Yeah, you're still fine. You still need to lose 3 more if you were going to get below half.
And I don't plan to lose any more, so we're good.
Evan's been carrying this team.
What can I say? So we're moving first.
All right, so we do have missiles.
No, we are up first. I'm going to shoot your guy
Right.
and miss terribly.
All right, and then my guy is going to shoot at one of these guys over here who's trying to come up to the ship.
And those guys aren't in the shield wall, right?
No, they are not.
Yeah, because they moved quite a bit. So he's just going to try to shoot the one closest to him. So it's this Hearthguard here. But I probably won't roll 2 or less. Nope.
You hit the crates.
Yep.
All right, so melee combat.
James
Okay.
and Nathan.
Let's see some more death over here.
You guys, guard's gonna try to kill the little guy.
Oh, he misses.
Second.
Ah,
It's good.
Okay.
nice.
I guess I'll roll. Won't matter. Nope, don't care. Next guy, don't care. Roll. Get your 5. Blah.
Yep.
This over here now.
So the archer's shot, and now it's all melee. And Evan gets to go first.
All right, so Hearthgar against your Huskarl.
Okay.
Hit.
Block.
Alfred. Miss.
Yes.
Bowman. Hit. Oh,
Oof.
damage.
Dang it. That's second damage for him. He can only take one more.
It'd be funny if the weakly little Bowmans punch him to death.
It's a possibility.
And the other one.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh
man.
no, here it goes. Here it goes. No, he's fine.
Aw. I think that's it, right?
Yep, that's it. So then my Huskarl will go against your Hearthguard. Is it hit, possibly? Nope. Right? Hearthguard, you're fine, right?
I think Hearthguard's 4. Yeah, 4.
Yeah. All right. And then the Jarl versus Alfred. Possible hit. Of course. All right.
I like
Yeah,
how
those high numbers just kind of take a little bit away from the tension. It's like it seems so unlikely.
It makes it like
It starts to turn it into a little bit of a slog. But
yeah.
we'll see how it
we
goes.
could literally sit here until like
Till
6
doomsday.
a.m.
All right, so this is probably that's the end of all the round.
So
we're
initiatives.
Back to initiatives and then movement.
Now
which is gonna
we
get
have
his
to
guys.
roll for morale.
Oh,
Oh,
morales.
That's right. Yeah, because
we're
like
skipping ahead.
I will roll mine first.
Then I'll roll mine. Good.
But I like how Peter's Jarl keeps getting hit by the archers and he's just ignoring them.
It's the only thing that can damage him. All right, so you're
Okay.
good over there. So,
I did not roll for whatever it is we're rolling for morale, right?
mm-hmm.
All right, so Jarl.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's bad.
That's real bad. The Jarl is thinking about running,
All right, so
so he gets
The
a cower, right?
yep, we'll resolve that here. Huskarl has to use his own.
Use his own, which I think is a 4. No,
Oh,
no, he saw the Jarl flinch,
All right, so that's the end of all your guys. Roll for the archer.
and the archer needs a 2?
2.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's the one that
sticking around.
stays.
He's sticking around.
Okay, so Jarl's gonna run away. He'll get attacked. We'll see if the archers finish him off first.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Jarl is gone.
Hearthgar will miss on him.
Okay.
So he'll move his speed away.
Something like what, like 6 inches,
Yeah, it'll be somewhere in that area.
somewhere over there.
Okay, and then we'll have to test it again here. So I'm going to say at this point, unless you can contest it, I think that the Saxons probably have won this scenario.
So,
I would.
Evan, is this your first time playing with this system?
So it actually is. I've had the rules since it's been released, but I have not got a chance to play it till now.
I do appreciate that they've taken the time to put out a fairly decent, like easy to learn game that's just for free. I think that's fantastic.
So yeah,
So,
the
like,
entire
Yeah.
the entire reason that they did that is their goal to get more people into the realm of historical wargaming. And one of the big things that is a barrier to entry is the rule sets are usually very, very chunky. So by eliminating that chunkiness and then making it for free, so now it's not a cost on top of that. And one fantastic thing that they did with it, and we mentioned that in the interview with Tony from Little Wars, they put so much support with this that if you download the rule set, on the very back of the rules, there's instructions on how you can build a free paper army, so you can print out your Vikings. And
Yeah, I saw that. I actually went through and I think I downloaded every single thing that they had available. But yes, like you said, you can print out your little paper army.
And technically, you
which
can
is
use any
fun.
miniatures. Like
Mhm.
there's no. I mean, it's really cool to get their miniatures because they're really cool. But technically, if you wanted to try it out first and make your own scenarios and stuff, though they have the scenarios available for you, you can just take any Viking miniatures you have or whatever you already have and use them.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's designed for 28 millimeter, but if you have 15, you want to do that, you can. If you got smaller than that, even go for it. If you got larger, go for it. You might have to fiddle with some ranges and whatnot, but I mean that's not extremely hard to do. Um,
Just look at the scale change and then mathematically.
Right.
exactly. What they did with it, they hit the nail on the head. They made a rule system that's not complicated, not difficult to understand. It's a really interesting time period, and they made it readily available. So if you want to try it out, get the copy of the rules. The rules that I was flipping through the entire time, I have a hard copy of it. I was actually still using my printed PDF that I put in to a 3-ring binder and page protectors because it lays flat. I like when I can lay a rules book flat. It's just easier. I was using that. It's nicely laid out. So, and what's really cool too is they also put other things into it for advanced rules where you can actually have coins that do special things for your guys. There's rune cards which you can get into, like some of the mythical stuff, and I think online they also have stuff like mythical beasts like frost giants and stuff like that, which fits right into the mythology of this time period. So there's a lot more that you can even go with if you want to, but you don't have to.
See, I saw that. I think that's really, really cool. And again, my problem isn't the game. I think the game's fine. I like the rule set and everything. It's just the scenario I wasn't.
Yeah,
thrilled
and like I
about.
said, that was more just we were limited because everything else I couldn't have us do.
Yeah.
But that was just a TTS kind of thing. There's not too much support on that, but they have a whole bunch of scenarios online that you can get into. I really recommend this one if you're just thinking about doing any kind of miniature gaming, but you don't know if this is really it for you. This is a great way to test it. Print some paper Vikings out, try it out, see what you think. I like the system. It's a great skirmish-based one, and it actually does make me want to continue painting my Vikings again.
I will say, since I played this and Tinderbox, I like the Tinderbox system or the scenarios. Well, I haven't, to be clear, this is the only scenario I played of this, but I love the Tinderbox scenarios. I think they're amazing. They are lopsided too, but they took a lot of work into having them progress as you go along, and having like tiered bonuses or detriments depending on how you performed and what you did. So
Yeah, and
I
that
would
one's
highly
designed for
recommend that
scenarios
guy.
to do that one. Oh yeah, anything that they've done like that, the Tinderbox or this, they've designed it to get more people into the hobby. If you're interested in learning about it, definitely go onto Little Wars TV's YouTube channel. They did a fantastic 2-part video talking about the graying of the hobby, of this hobby, where the age group of this has just been progressively getting older, and the influx of new people that are younger is not keeping pace. So the interest of this stuff is actually waning, unfortunately, because as the older generation moves and unfortunately dies off, there's not enough people to replace it. So by doing this and getting more people readily available into the hobby, it can keep it going for long periods of time. And that's why I enjoy doing this. I love the tactile feel of miniatures. I mean, unfortunately, playing it on tabletop is not the same, but it's a quick fix. It's the stuff I like to do, and it's definitely why I'm here with you guys to help keep this going and showing people, hey, this is a lot of fun. And if this isn't your historical section, if this is no interest in the Viking Age, there's so many more out there. I know we're going to have some stuff from Firelock Games is coming that's going to be many different periods. World War II is a popular one, which we have a whole bunch of stuff going for that. I actually just got in some stuff for Vietnam fighter jets. So find what interests you in that. There's going to be a game there, and if you're watching this and you're curious in something, shoot us a message. I'm more than happy to talk to you about what I know about the hobby. Or if I don't know, if you have a question, I can get you in contact with a lot of fantastic people that would know the answer.
Yeah, and thank you for watching. And if you like this playthrough, be sure to subscribe and check out our other content.